Hello brethren. How you guys doing? It's your boys David B, or you can call me Good Life. I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you guys are having a good week. I hope you guys are trading wisely. I hope you guys are trading wisely. Hello, guys. I am back again with an update on the trades for this week, guys. I posted a video last few days on Ger30 and gold, guys. I was doing an analysis on Ger30 and gold. So, guys, I am here with the update on Ger30, and I'm also here with the update on gold, guys. So if you watched that previous video, I told you guys that I was on a sell on Ger30, but right now you can look at this chart right now. You can see that I'm currently on a buy, guys. I'm going to explain why I took a buy rather than taking a sell, and I'm also going to explain how I took the entry on this trade, and the trade is already in profit, and I'll be breaking even on this trade today. So now let's dive into my screen. So now on the monthly time frame, remember guys, we we use the top down analysis to be able to take our trades. That means scaling from the bigger time frames to the lower time frames. Remember guys, I always tell you I use the monthly time frame to know the overall direction of price, and you can see that right now price on the monthly time frame is moving to the upside. Price on the monthly time frame is moving to the upside. So there you have it. And now we scale down to the weekly time frame to look for levels. Let me currently clear my chart. We scale down to the monthly time frame to look for levels, and guys, we can clearly see that we had this level, and we also have this level at which price is currently at. We also have this level at which price is currently at. First of all, we use the monthly time frame to know that price is bullish, guys. And now we on the weekly time frame, we can see clearly that price created from here a higher high, a higher low, price creating a higher high again. Price is now sitting on this support to create what they call a new highs. Yes, price is now sitting on this support to create a new highs. So now we are done with adjusting our levels. We now go to the daily time frame to look at the in-depth of price, and I'll show you guys and I'll tell you guys why I took a buy on Ger30. Remember guys, why I took a buy on Ger30, guys. Now we can see that at this level, price is rejecting at this level. We have this major rejection. We have this major rejection at this level. You can see that we have this major rejection at this level. We have this major rejection at this level. Price also rejected at this level. Price also rejected at this level. And also, price also came to this level again and rejected at this level. And also, we can see that price also rejected at this level. Now you can see that we have four areas at which price rejected to this support. Now we have this level, this first rejection, this second rejection, this third rejection, and the fourth rejection. That's to tell you that this level is a significant level. That's to show you that this level, guys, is a significant level, guys. So now we have been able to identify our strong level. Now let me now take you guys to what happened that made me take this trade. So now we scale down to the 4 hours time frame to look at this retracement, to look at this level of retracement. We scale down to the 4 hours time frame to look at this level of retracement and this area, why I took a buy rather than a sell. So now we scale down to the 4 hours time frame. We scale down to the 4 hours time frame. Let me currently delete this. I don't like my chart messy. Okay, now we can see guys, that price created a temporary downtrend. You can call it a retracement, you can call it a lower low, you can call it a retracement, you can call it a higher low. Yes, you can call it whatsoever you want to call it, guys. Now I saw this level at price, and believe me, I missed the entry at this level. I missed the first entry at this level where price broke the structure and broke the counter trend line with this candle. So my first entry would have been around there, but rather I had to wait because I really wanted to trade this pair. I had to wait. So I saw this level area. Price creating a little bit of a retracement around this area. And I want you guys to note something. If price is trending, is going in a downtrend, and then price finally breaks out of that downtrend and decides to start buying, price must always get to the peak of that downtrend. Price must always get to the origin of that downtrend. That is clearing all the liquidity on that downtrend. So that is it for price right here. So now I saw that price broke out of this temporary downtrend and price is pushing to the upward side. And I know for a fact that price will from here move to the origin of price will from there move to the origin of that downtrend. So that was how I knew that price is going to buy. So now as I saw, I now applied my counter trend line, applied my trend line to the new chart, which is this new trend line. And I saw that price rejected off my trend line. And remember guys, we use two confluence to be able to take a trade. Remember guys, I always tell you, you don't use one. If you use one, you can get a fake out, but if you use two, you can't get a fake out, guys. I use break of the counter trend line and I use break of structure. So guys, I saw this trade. Price broke the counter trend line at this level. Price broke the counter trend line with this candle, but I needed price to break the structure to tell me that yes, this is going for a buy. And once price broke the structure with this candle, there you have it. I entered the buy trade on Ger30 at this level. My stop loss is around this level, and I'm going for a 1:2 trade. Trade at this level, guys. So now this is the entry on Ger30, guys. I am on a buy on Ger30, guys. So do well to sit tight and enjoy the analysis, because I already posted a video about Ger30 a few days ago, which I was telling you guys that if price would break below this level, I am going for a sell. And unfortunately for me, price never broke below this level. You can see the reason why you need two entry confluence. You don't need one, you need two. Now let's say I was using just a break of the counter trend line. It would have broken my counter trend line around this level. I kept my counter trend line around this level, and there was already a break of it. But I said, okay, since there's a break of this counter trend line, there must also be a break of the level to assure me that price is ready for a sell. And believe me guys, price didn't break. Price never broke through that level. Rather, price broke above, telling me that, hey, instead of selling, buy. So now you can see I am on a buy trade on Ger30, guys, and I'm going for a 1:2 risk to reward. So that is it for Ger30. And guys, I also have an update on gold for you guys. So let's go to our gold chart. Yep. So now you can see clearly. Remember, I told you guys, if you watch my previous analysis, I took time and I talked about gold. Why you should know that gold is going for a buy and gold is not going for a sell. Remember guys, I took time to tell you guys that why gold is going for a buy. So if you are a swing trader and you are like, this is your first time watching this video and you are planning to sell gold, I will kindly tell you to have a rethink. So now we scale down to the monthly time frame, which I already showed you guys that gold is its overall movement is bullish. So now we scale down to the weekly time frame, which you all know we use the weekly time frame to check for levels. We use the weekly time frame to check for levels, and we observed something very, very tricky on the weekly time frame. Now, if you go to the daily time frame, you will kindly think that price is ranging at this level. You feel that price is ranging at this level. Now, if you look closely at this trade, this is not a range. This is a liquidity grab. For those that trade smart money concepts and liquidity whatsoever, you know that this is a liquidity grab whereby price created a temporary uptrend, allowing buyers to enter the market and keep their stop loss, and then flushed it out with just one big move. And then price flushed it out with just one big move, and the next move is price is going to go back to the upside. It's as simple as that. It is called liquidity grab. So guys, I've just given you guys a secret. So if you see something like this, stay away. If you see something like this happening on any pair you're trading, stay away. So now we scale down to the weekly time frame, and on the daily time frame, it was looking as if price was ranging. But if you go to the if you use the line chart, you clearly see that price is just making new highs. That's at this level. Price is creating new highs. Price created a higher high, a higher low. Price pushed back up for a higher high, and price is creating a higher low to push back up for a higher high. It's as simple as that. Don't complicate things. It's as simple as that. So that is it. That is what I saw on the weekly time frame. So now I scale down to the daily time frame for my entries. I scale down to the daily time frame for my entries, but right now you cannot see it clearly, so we have to scale down to the 4 hours time frame to be able to look at the current retracement. Guys, and the current retracement which we are looking at is this level. Now I can clearly see that price broke through our counter trend line, which is this, broke through this temporary downtrend, changing the structure of this downtrend from a downtrend to an uptrend. Yes. Price change the structure of this downtrend and uptrend with this candle break. Now you can see that price broke above the previous line. Now you can see that price created what they call a lower low, lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low. Price couldn't come and create a lower low again to create price couldn't come and create a lower high to create a new lower low. Rather, price decided to break above massively with a higher high, changing the structure of the downtrend. Rather, price is creating what they call a higher high and going for a higher low to create what they call a higher high. That is simple structure. Remember guys, there is no need to complicate things. It's as simple as it can be. So now we clearly look at this level. Now you can see that price broke above this our counter trend line, but the problem here is we cannot enter this trade because we don't want to accumulate this much stop loss. You don't want to have this much hold. You don't want to hold a trade that has this much stop loss. This is already like a profit take for someone else, and while you are holding a trade that is holding this much stop loss. So that is it. So rather, I waited for price to create what they call a break and a retest. Which is this minor level, which is this minor trend you can see here, this minor downtrend. It is called the break and the retest. We had a break, a massive break. Now we are having a retest to go forward, a break again, a higher high, so that we can take good profits. Now, as we are waiting for this break, now we apply two things. We apply a break of structure. We apply a break of structure and we apply our counter trend line break, guys. We apply a break of structure and we apply our counter trend line break, guys. So now we have applied our counter trend line at this level. You can clearly see this is our counter trend line, and you can observe that price on gold is respecting this counter trend line. price is respecting this counter trend line. So now we apply a counter trend line, and we mark our recent level, so that once price breaks the counter trend line, it must also break our recent level for us to be interested in a buy. So now you can clearly see that price, we have marked our level. We have marked our level around there, and we have marked our counter trend line. So we will wait for a candle close above this level. On gold, we are going to be waiting for a candle close above this level on gold. It's as simple as that. No need to complicate things. I will always tell you, there is no need to complicate things. As a swing trader, you are meant, your analysis, your price action analysis is meant to be as simplified as possible. So there you have it. So now we will wait for a break of a candle above that level, allowing us to enter a trade that looks like this. Allowing us to enter a trade that looks like this. We'll keep our stop loss beneath here, beneath this new level, and then our profit intake will be at the origin of this downtrend. You can see that this is a clear 1:3 trade. This is a clear 1:3 trade. So that is it on gold. That is it on gold. So guys, I am currently running a trade on Ger30, like I showed you guys. I'm currently on a trade on Ger30, a buy trade on Ger30, which is this trade, and I sent out the signal on this trade yesterday. And I'm still sending out a signal on this trade. Once it comes down a little bit, I'll be asking you guys to join me on this trade on Ger30. But just know that we are on a 1:2 trade on Ger30, and Ger30 is already in our profit, guys. You need to join the gang. We are making back-to-back profits. Guys. It's good life. It's your boy Good Life. Do well to and sit tight and enjoy this video. Watch it, learn from it, and you can learn, or you can get any piece of idea from my analysis. Remember, guys, to subscribe, to turn on the bell notification button, and also to comment, so that it will encourage me to do more videos like this.